you've got some decent minus armor. It's a little bit harder to pin down the Weaver. Again, going back to that point with these supports, you don't have the hardest lockdown. Basically, you're kind of waiting on either Gunnar to get ready, get a good fissure.
It's tough times right now, for the Earth Spirit at least.
Yeah, that's just how in mid matchups that are melee up against Earthshaker that tends to go. You don't have too much trade potential with the spam ability of Enchant. Roll, it's also not too bad.
Cold Feet, 9. He's going to cop it in K1. Able to secure first blood with Naga Siren.
Not farming as well as Skitter is in the lane, but that kill should give him a little bit of a boost.
Yamsun, I mean, he's got a Fairy Fire up. 33, going a little bit far. Does have a Lotus, so he's going to be okay. Meanwhile, Yamsun actually still taking damage, and with the Blood Grenade, he is down. 9 will be able to get some revenge on the Weaver.
A lot more on the cask. That cuts off some of that early tempo you'd want to see from Mu. It does provide you a little bit more presence in teamfights to stand out.
Still chasing for this power rune. Echo Slam committed, but 9, he does take the Arcane Rune for himself. Lelis in the meantime will cogs up 9, so he does get left behind, but Snaking's going to show up now, and Gunnar, he's the one going down. He does at least take 9 with him. But it's still not the best of trades here for Nouns, as TOPSON, I'm sure, will be very happy with the space made as bottom lane. Well, Skitter going down, that's a huge deal for Nouns. They find the Sven while he was alone, and Nouns, they do capitalize immediately. Mu just backing off at the perfect moment there, bottom lane, as TOPSON had rotated on the Earth Spirit, but just could not catch the Witch Doctor. Lelis now going to get rolled on, or rather Gunnar will. TOPSON, he'll kick him away. Lelis, though, going to chase him down, and now with the Fisher, TOPSON gets locked in, but Lelis gets left behind as Gunnar. He doesn't want the fight anymore. TOPSON, maybe he's still in danger, but Gunnar, he cannot hit it with all these Fire Spirit slows. And now TOPSON, he wants more. Gunnar getting caught out. The Sun Ray will slowly burn him down as TOPSON is just refreshing the Magnetize, and Gunnar eventually should die, as he will try to take Snaking, but it will not be enough. Snaking will secure, and TOPSON, he will survive through everything. Meanwhile, 33 top lane is kind of being stalked by Gunnar. You do have 9 around, but it's not really too much he can do as a Weaver to help out. 9, in fact, is the one to get caught out here by Gunnar. The Ice Blast will go right through the Weaver, but that's going to be enough. 9 is down.
This is back up along with a hook shot here.
They can just lock down 33, and it seems like they should be able to, as 33, he reveals himself on the creep wave. Ice Blast, of course, will land perfectly. Hookshot will not. 33, he's going to Hurricane towards the west, try to run south, but it's not going to be enough. Lelis catches him with the Battery Assault.
And they've got that blink up on Mu. I think this is the go time.
Yam's not going to be chased. Stormhammer will land. Gunnar, he'll help out with a Fisher, and that might actually be enough to save the life of Yamson, as now they want the fight. They found Skitter. They've got the Sven locked down, and Skitter is down. Skitter is gone, but will not chase him down too much further. Though I say that Gunnar, he's on the cliff. That's not where he wanted to be, I don't think. 33 will be able to get away for now. Jumping back in on K1. Who does he actually doom up? Did he just doom an illusion? I think he may have. Onto the Phoenix, the egg will get bursted down, and now TOPSON and 9 have been left behind. TOPSON still trying to kill off Yamsun, but he just goes down. 9, the only survivor on the Weaver, trying to run, but Gunnar lands the Fisher. K1, he just wants a bit of vision.
I think it gets necessarily that much easier for Tundra.
They see the Earth Spirit. They'd love to have a go at TOPSON. 9's going to intervene here. He'll see K1. K1 and snares him up immediately. They saw him with the Sentry Wall. They want to try and burst him down, and 9, he's going to go down, but TOPSON, he'll jump in. They've got the Naga. K1, he could not get the song off in time. K1 is down. Skitter runs right into the Death Ward, but is going to be okay as Lelis moves in on to 33. 33 hurricaning himself out of there, but in comes Gunnar. He gets the stuns off. The Doom in a bit of trouble. Stormhammer out there from Skitter, going to buy him a little bit of time at 33. He is stuck between the creeps. And Skitter, he's in trouble as well now. The Sven's just got to run, but Lelis is right on his tail. Gets the cogs out. They've got the Sven again. He'll turn and try to man fight through this, but Gunnar will be able to pick up a double. Still, it's still a 1k advantage either way. Win probability sitting at around 82% as TOPSON jumps right in onto the high ground. K1 though was standing there and catches him. TOPSON, he's just down. K1, he was in the perfect position at the perfect time.
I think one thing I'd like to see for Nouns is probably a Shard in Yamsun. He might be waiting for the Tormentor for it, but that AA Shard, just having additional control off the Ice Blast as follow-up from Fisher is massive. So they catch out 9 again.
Certainly do. Easiest kill of Mu's life.
That's scary.
It really is. You just get a second of lockdown, and that's going to be more than enough to kill him off. That's without the Ags up. Once the Ags is there, things get very fun for Moo.
I mean, that just accelerated the Zag's time.
Nice blink away from Gunnar. They're gonna at least catch Yamson with the boulder smash, and well, Yamson should be dead. They'll just throw him nice pass before he does go down, but ultimately will go down as TOPSON now going to get locked in by the cold feet, and Gunnar, he'll jump right in, but the high ground is there from TOPSON. Still, they are moving in with even more heroes now, and they have got the Earth Spirit locked down. TOPSON, he cannot get away, and neither can Snaking.
It's not a simple task. They will try with a smoke up now, though.
I'm going to give it a crack. This is so scary, though. They see Gunnar, but they're pinging out Yamson. K1's going to show up. They'll smoke up themselves. K1, he'll have his smoke broken. They don't seem to want to start with the Naga, but they'll jump in anyway with the Stormhammer and the God Strength, but they will get the Naga out of there. Instead, Lelis is the one caught. Gunnar, in the meantime, dropping too low. The Death Ward still bouncing around, but Skitter maybe gone too far, will go down. They get two, but they've lost their Sven as TOPSON going to try to roll away. Meanwhile, Nine going to move in for the snipes, picking up Yamson, and now Moo goes down to boot. Tundra, they find 4 for their troubles. K1, he is the only one left. K1, though, at least going to find Snaking, so that's one other down on the Phoenix. In comes 9. Song committed by K1, but he will just TP away. Great fight for Tundra.
Nouns, though.
Well, they're going to find into Snaking. TOPSON's right behind him. They'd love the Earth Spirit. In fact, the Ice Blast not going to go further. So Snaking getting caught, but Lelis, oh, nice body block. He blocks the roll again. TOPSON, he's actually going to roll in with the Magnetize, keep it going, see if he can set something up for his team, as Snaking's going to buy back into this one. Magnetize still ticking away, but TOPSON seems like he is going to back out as now K1 moves in. But K1, he's surrounded, he gets stooped up, he needs some help, his team right behind him, but he's okay, he's walking away for now. Tundra, they do commit everything, but it doesn't seem like they're able to actually lock anyone down. So Doom committed, but they are forced to just watch K1 walk away. That Gunnar, oh, he's actually alive. Skitter, TP cancel, and now the Death Ward out. Skitter is down.
Oh, Gunnar.
And K1, the guy's just got no fear. TOPSON, silenced up with the Bloodthorn. K1 moving in, taking down half his HP and forcing the BKB out on the Earth Spirit. Another BKB forced out by K1. The tier 3 bottom tower going down quite fast here to Nouns. In comes Gunnar to make sure it does get finished off. In fact, a nice fish up. Lands onto Snaking, but they won't follow up with it. They'll just go after the range racks. Secure the objectives. Don't go too far. They've still got 1 minute 15 seconds on that Aegis timer here for K1, as 4-star forward is there from 9. K1 happy to turn around and oblige here with the Weaver. In fact, the mana is running very, very low now. The kickback, I believe I saw. A little bit awkward here as they are going to lose 9.
It's a tough defense. They've got the egg, they've got the full MKB on Skitter, so they can do damage onto K1. They've only got the one Doom. Oh, Refresh comes off cooldown, so Double Doom is ready. It looks like they will just accept the racks falling down. Creep Wave comes in, mid racks as well under threat. Yeah, Hector doesn't care.
No.
Just forward. He knows he knows it takes way too much to kill him off here.
Yeah, this is why K1 just farms the whole game, because he knows he's going to get to this stage where you just can't contest him. And when out TOPSON, he tries to do so. BKB is used up, but the roll gets blocked off again. He has to walk the old-fashioned way. Meanwhile, Skitter trying to move on to K1. K1 still with the Aegis up, but he needs 15 seconds before it does expire. He'll pop the song up. He'll try to allow his team to retreat for now as Nouns. They don't want to fight without that secondary life, but the chase is on. 33, looking for another Doom out potentially. Will commit it onto K1. He found the Naga, but where's the backup? Here they come. They've got the Naga with a nice finisher now. Lelis, in comes Gunnar. He's got the Echo, and Skitter's taking it. They're all gone. They are all gone. Moo takes an ultra-genius call.
They call it.
Oh my goodness, what a way to finish off the game by Nouns. Holy.
Oh my God, that was finishing in style. They forced that fight out. Hector drags him all the way out.
My goodness.
Do you feel like they've done this before this tournament? I know TSM were running the mid ogre as well. This heroes look really good as a mid laner.
Gunnar did this in the first game against Game and Gladiators. That's the game where they absolutely demolished gaming. It was like 20-something minutes. It was absolutely insane.
At least in the lane that we expected to be pretty rough for Ogre, he is still finding some form here for Gunnar.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he gets the bottle refills, he should be just fine to remain within this lane, and that he will with the water runes, and we'll see with the power runes. So bottom lane, bit of a chase here onto Darkseer, 33. He does have Surge available. They are still chasing him down though, and 33 just goes down.
Oh.
Never mind. K1. He'll move in on to 9 as well. 9, a bit of a sitting duck without any role available. Does get Yamson, but he does give his own life away to K1, and that'll be a very strong start for the CK. Double kill to get K1's game started.
So you've got some room to play around the map, and they're just wanting to try to keep Skitter down. This is the one thing with the Faces Void. It's not going to farm as fast as the CK. It's trying to go for the Midas, so every single delay you can pull out from Nouns, every single point of pressure does help.
Moo's just trying to be so more mid lane rather. Gunnar, he's in big danger now. The Ogre gonna go down off the back of the rotation from 9. TOPSON able to get the kill as 9 now, may give his own life away for this, but he is still alive. Able to roll away. Yamson's now the one in danger. He cops the cold snap with the urn charges and he is down. A double kill for TOPSON. More urn charges to come for the Invoker, and well, this is really just the perfect start here for TOPSON.
Still working towards that Midas. This will be the state of the game for a while, although they're making moves mid again.
Yeah, they certainly are. Gunnar, he may get chronoed by Skitter. Just secure the kill. They will. There's the Brambles out there. They can't get the right picks off yet, but the Sunstrike's going to fly in, though. No, Gunnar.
Oh,
he
no.
will avoid it. 9, he's going to try and jump in with the Blood Grenade. He didn't have Boulder Smash, though, but now he does, and he will be able to secure the kill onto Gunnar eventually. It does cost him his life, but they desperately needed to secure the Ogre kill after committing all those spells, and
He's still going to be a very manageable target, and they are smoking up to that bot lane now.
they certainly are. 9 looking for a roll in. Does even have the Veil of Discord up as well to amp up all the damage from this Invoker. Yamson, K1 hanging around. Yamson actually going through the twin gates. This is not the perfect timing. This is in fact the exact opposite, because the K1 now going to be chased down. They'll get the cold snap off. He'll drop the egg. K1, he needs some help, but he's quite a tanky boy. He'll survive for now. The only thing doing damage to him is his own illusion. Now the golem drop. Still snaking, continuing to try and get the kill down, but K1, he heals up through it. Oh, you're joking. They just couldn't kill him. Skitter, he's going to move in and try to salvage the situation, but no chrono available. Means he's a sitting duck. They'll continue chasing him down. But he will be able to time walk away. His Moo now turning onto 33, but decides better off. It does try to back off, but in comes 9. He'll go onto Yamson. Tornado will land on the Phoenix into the Magnetize. So Yamson, he will burn out. In goes Moo, still being chased down by Tundra. They should eventually be able to get this guy, but Moo is still running, still buying time for Gunnar to move back in. He's on the Invoker now, but Skitter, he'll have chrono in 10 seconds. They've got to be very careful. Skitter, no, they won't have chrono because Skitter's down. And there goes TOPSON. The Fire Blast will get it done. 33 trying to run, but Nouns, they will continue the chase. The Surge will wear off. He's got another in 1 second, but the reality of back. 33 will get stunned. He is down. That was a full team wipe, in fact. Snaking TP back. Lelis, he's got the hand up, but he doesn't have the mana for the Brambles. They keep getting away with all these good exchanges.
There are a couple of factors there for Tundra that doesn't work in their favor. Oh my God, Hector.
He just crits him to bed. My goodness.
That didn't come out there. They'll try again though.
They sure will. K1, he's the closest target. That's the one they really want. Yamson's right behind him. He has egg available again. He'll go for the Sunray first. Make sure K1 does get healed up just a little bit. In goes the Phantasm. In goes the Tornado. K1, can he heal through this? Even with the Spirit Vessel. K1 with the Chaos Meteor should go down. He cannot armor toggle through it. He will drop as 9 may have to give his own life away, although he is still running a nice surge from 33, giving time for 9 to get his way out. Meanwhile, towards the left, Gunnar also getting caught out as Tundra, completely smothering Nouns now. We'll find 2 for nothing. As 9, he barely was able to roll away throughout all of that.
Which is a fair trade-off. Again, as this game goes on, in the way that you'd expect a Faces Void game to simplify. Again, just because you're hanging on Fatal Bonds, you're hanging on down the line, just ags.
Cold Snap Spirit Vessel is out. Terrorized though, committed by Lelis onto 9, so they'll try for the Earth Spirit. 9 looking for a way to roll out, but he's just completely blocked off. It will go down as K1 now. He saw TOPSON. Ghostwalk is out. K1, of course, does not have detection himself.
To this hyper carry, super carry, Willow is pretty long. Smoke out from Tundra as 3 here.
That's the one they want. They want that mid ogre. Oh, never mind. The K1's there as well. Instead, they are going to move on to Gunnar. That's the one they see. Skidder, he'll hold on to the chrono for now. Gunnar, he just cannot sustain himself through that damage output. In comes K1. He's got that Aegis up. There goes the egg. Skidder, he's actually going to chrono the egg and try to go for it in his own, but he can't do it. The chrono does not help against the egg, Skidder.
No.
Sometimes you just got to mash your buttons, John. You know? Sometimes you just press all the buttons, see what happens. No. Continuing for more, seeing the opportunity, he'll chase down TOPSON, but they don't have the detection.
That's a bit dicey for Tundra. I'm finding that kill in Gunnar is all well and good, but losing your Void in exchange I don't think is that worthwhile. And the Ogre Magi is not the big issue here. And Gunnar doesn't even care. He's always just going to get the gold back with multiple Midas uses anyway.
Yeah.
His heart is not too far off. He has the full Reaver, so he has that strength added onto him. They see 9.
Yeah, they certainly do. 9 going to do the old Joel away, but 9 certainly in danger now as K1 will just chase him down. Still rolling. Yamson, he'll keep up the vision. 9, I mean, at least is buying plenty of time for his team, but eventually we'll get Yule stuff mid-roll, does get cancelled, and K1 will secure himself his 7th kill of the game as the Chaos Knight.
And I still haven't, we still don't have the tools on Tundra to really look for a burst play. So in these prolonged fights, the important target to go for is actually going to be Yamson. You have to take care of that Phoenix, you have to take care of the Sunray of the Egg. If you can get that, the fight's clean up. They are rushing down bot onto Roche. They've got an idea
They've
here.
got a bit of time. They have got time to move in. Skidder, he's trying to rush there. 33 will do the same. Roshan, it is just about to drop 9. He jumps in, but no Gunnar. He's got the Aegis. 9 in danger. Skidder, he'll get the chrono on 2.
You can't kill him.
Going to go into K1, but K1, he is perfectly fine with the Sunray right behind him. He is going to be able to survive. Gunnar now, moving back in. He's got a secondary life and a cheese as well that he just eats immediately. His 33 is forced to BKB and just TP away, but they left Skidder. They left their POS 1 behind.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's so much pressure on Tundra to try and take the Aegis away from them. Bottom lane K1. Looking to start moving on to the bottom T3 tower once again. No, he's got the primal split, and here we go. Nice and safe. You might not like it, but this is for an upper bracket start at the main event. And this is Nouns, and nobody's expecting Nouns to win this against Tundra 2-0. But so far, they are looking like they might just do it.
Yeah.
Roll in, 9. He's going to try with the axe to kick back Gunnar. That's a very far kickback. But Gunnar is so tanky. Where's the damage? Here comes the Sunray. They got to run. They know they don't have the damage through that. Meanwhile, K1, he's dealing with the T3 top tower. He already got it. He got the melee barracks. It's only the ranged barracks left for Megas. Nouns one step closer as 9 does go down on the Earth Spirit. I think they can go. There's only 4 up on Tundra. Sight the Vice on Gunnar, they're so close. They are so close now.
I don't know if we've even seen Lullis use Shadow Realm with the Axe. It doesn't even matter.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't. What does matter, though, is whether the Tundra can fight back here in this game, too. It is a best-of-3 series. They still have a chance of forcing those to game 3, but K1, he's looking to move in. He saw TOPSON. They'd love the Invoker. He jumps, but a quick tornado. TOPSON going to put him back up in the air. K1, he's surrounded. He gets kicked back. The mana, it's all gone. K1!
The racks are gone.
K1 is gone, but they get the Megas. They have got the Megas up here on the side of Nouns. They just need to run out of there. Everyone needs to get out. Skidder, he'll pop the chrono. He found 2 targets. He's got Gunnar. He's got Yamson. Yamson will go down. Gunnar, he's the tankier target. He'll go for a run, but surely no way out as they will disable after the BKB. And they will punish successfully, but they are now up against Mega Creeps. Funniest thing is, though, Tundra, they still are being given a 21% chance of winning, which I don't necessarily disagree with. It is still Tundra. It is a refresher orb, Skidder. You know, a couple good chronos could change the game entirely.
Yeah, Nouns have to close it out, right? The pressure is on Nouns for this advantage. They can't afford to get too cocky. They'll get the split off onto Moo.
They just bloodlust all the
this is the gameplay.
Rush a bit. I mean, now they can play this super safely, and that's exactly what they'll do. With the bloodlust at Brewling, you can't do anything about it. They just hit too hard and too fast. Roll, Gunnar was scouted by 9 for a second. K1, he is in clear vision. Reality of Dota 33 will force a BKB up, but they'll drop the wall on K1. Skidder trying to move in. Chrono, it's committed. They found Yamsun this time. There'll be no Phoenix already coming. No, he has an Aeon Disc. A double Chrono just for the Phoenix to go down. Now he's on a K1. The Yamsun, though, he has brought back. He'll come back into the fight. Darksy, the 33 Darksy, dropping very, very low as Gunnar chasing him down along with K1. Gets the Fire Blast off. It's not enough, though. Gunnar, he's dropping so darn low to Skidder, and he might just be gone. Are they defending? Moo dropping very low himself on the Brewmaster. Needs a way out. K1 is still going though. He'll move in onto 9 on the Earth Spirit, but K1 dropping low to Snake King's Golems. He'll go down the first time, but he does have the Aegis. We'll go again. Round number 2. They're fighting without Gunnar. They don't have their mid-ogre, they want to retreat, but TOPSON's on the chase. So is Skidder, and they love K1, but K1 will run instead. They'll find Moo on that Brewmaster. The Tornado will land, so they should have their way with him. Moo will try to run. In comes Yamsun. Keep in mind, Yamsun did just buy back, so they could try for a dieback immediately. But it seems like everyone else is out. Still very nice punishment from Tundra. The Nouns, they are trying their absolute best, but
you take away a lot of the sustain that's keeping these high tanky heroes alive.
oh,
on Nouns
absolutely.
side.
Absolutely. It really is all about the Phoenix, isn't it? TOPSON. TOPSON. They have got themselves a big fish here, John. TOPSON is down, but he does have buyback available. 33 actually around the corner. Yamsun. Spidey senses tingling, but he will not find him.
500 gold to have the surplus to buy out that full Moon Shard. But think about it. Once you have Moon Shard, Dark Willow with Shadow Realm, she's just going to hit those objectives. She's not going to care.
Oh,
that's another way to rat this out.
Keep in mind, 33, he's got the Ags up now. So you've got the normal punch. So you've got multiple illusions. You can take K1, though. 33, he does get caught. Golem is dropped. They're going to try and fight. Chrono is out, but they miss out on Yamsun. He'll drop the egg. He'll keep going with the Sunray. The Chrono, it does nothing. Skidder, he at least gets the kill on the Phoenix, and now the double Chrono, but it's his own team. What? It's his own team. 9 kick K1 away. K1. He's going to get 33, but K1's too deep now. K1's too deep. Skidder will chase him down. Meanwhile, the Ancient completely exposed Gunnar. He was trying to go for it. Lelis will do it too. Moo still trying with the Brewmaster, but he's out of the Primal Split. He needs to run. This is not the time, boys. They'll get out of there. Meanwhile, K1, he does find 9 on the Earth Spirit, but do they keep going? It's 3v2. It is 3v2 Nouns. They have an Ancient exposed. They could do it. Skidder cannot afford to get caught. He'll time walk forward. K1, he'll jump in with the stun, but no rift yet. There it is. They've got Skidder. Silence stops damage down. But he's got buyback available. He can come back into this fight. Now it's half HP on the Ancient for an upper bracket position for the main event. There's your buyback from Skidder. It's TOPSON and Skidder versus the 3 of Nouns. And in goes K1. He found Skidder already. Terrorize does land Skidder. He should be gone. And now the Ancient is completely surrounded, completely exposed. It's up to TOPSON, but the GG's called. GG. The GG is called. Nouns have done it. Nouns have done it. A 2-0 up against Tundra. Where are the NA haters at, John? Where are they? It's quiet over here.
Oh, now it's of all the teams to even find that 2-0 on.
I cannot believe it.
It's Tundra. Tundra, the team that looked revitalized going through the group stage of the road to the international.